Hello. Okay. So it's been a bit of a rubbish year. It's New Year's Eve now, and I'm just gonna make my house nice and cozy, ready for the night in celebrating the New Year. But right, we haven't been able to go out on camp and build all the campfires and stuff like that, which is breaking me a little bit. But for those of you that have a wood burner like me, there it is. You can still practice your firelighting skills. Okay, so I thought I'd go over the elements of making a good fire and show you how I personally build the fire at home. Yeah, it seems to kind of catch really well, and so obviously there's three elements. You've got to have fuel. Okay, so I've got plenty of fuel. I've got building up from something that will catch really quick to I make these cool little things. Now this is something my granddad used to do, and it'll burn slower than just paper on its own, but because of the way it's folded, it's always got these little gaps in it to allow airflow, which brings me to the second element of creating a good fire is the fuel. Oxygen, right? It needs that air, and the more air you can get through it, the more quickly it will catch and keep going. And heat. Now, obviously, when the fire's going, it's the heat's self-explanatory. But pop a little match in there, or even spark, depending on how small you're kind of starting with. But here's how I personally build a fire. I'll grab one bit of paper and scrunch it up. Hang on, let me see if I can just turn you around. Can I turn you around? No, that wasn't going. Right. Okay, so that goes in there. Okay. And then what I do is grab some sticks and start making the original hashtag. So by that I mean, and we'll grab some sticks, and I'll put one on, it's a bit rubbish of my angling, I can't see properly, one on the front and one on the back, and I'll grab some to go on each side. Okay, and build it a little bit like that. Okay, so by doing so I am making a little tower. Okay, like that. Is that long enough? Oh, I'll go for a lot longer than that. There you go. Now, in there, what I'm going to do is stick some of these clever little bits. Okay, so they will burn quick, slower than that, but quicker than that. So that will initially catch fire, which will go onto these, which will then go onto these, which will then go onto my bigger fuel. Okay, so it's all about building up in size. Okay, so I'll just throw a few of those in the middle, and like I say, because of this little twisted shape, they do really well. They allow the airflow to just go through it, and of course with this hashtag thing, the air can get in between from all sides, making it perfect. What I'll do is I'll just see if I can, hopefully, yeah, there we go. I'll show you how I'll make these little twisty things. Okay, so you get a sheet, you fold it in half, fold it in half again until you come down to something quite thin, like that. Okay, then what you're going to do is fold it so you've got a right angle right in the centre, like that. Okay. And then you fold behind, always to the one side and not the other. So I'll fold that behind, like that, and keep going. Okay. And then, and I'm just doing this a minute. You end up, if you keep folding it all to the one side, not the other, you get almost like a concertina thing, and then a little twist at the end to stop it from coming undone. Like that. Okay, and they're brilliant. So that goes on there like that. And because of this little tower thing that I've built, I can then, at the end of it, see, it's good and strong, and I can then put on all the scouts. I can put rested on top something that will catch all that flame that's coming off all of this, go onto that and build a brilliant fire. Right? So there we go, 2 logs ready to go. So I'll grab one of my little Christmas presents. It's a goodie. Big, massive, long matches. And okay, when I say I only need 1 match, it's a bit of a cheat because they're huge. Look at that. Right, so bear with me. Just gonna like that, and then all I have to do is catch that one bit that I've put in the middle, kind of like that. Okay, and then what I'll do, I'll close it down. And you'll see it's a bit dark, but well, that won't match if you give it just a little bit of time. It'll be raging because of that airflow going all the way around. You watch now. Dum, dum, dum. Not bad, not quite as quick as it normally goes, but there we go. Right, so that middle bit will be of crumpled up paper. It'll be half burnt out by now. We'll be catching onto the my little twisty bit. There we go. It's starting to get good. And now you can see, look at that. So in there you can see the how spaced apart and how really the air starts flowing freely right the way through the whole lot now. All right, and all my wood is my softwood. That's all starting to catch, all my smaller stuff. And as you can see, still holding out, and it'll start collapsing in on itself, and those logs will be burning nice and bright pretty quickly. So if you do have a wood burner at home, then all you scouts, it's a good time to practice on your firefighting skills. It's as easy as that. 1 match, quick to build, and I'll have some nice warm toast tonight whilst I celebrate the new year coming in. Anyway, take care, hopefully see you soon, and really hoping that we get around the campfire pretty soon. All right, bye for now.